It was sort of funny.
After 11, everybody sit down. It seems to have pretty good compression. So, and I did try it before it was all complete. I did try it before it had gas tank and no, it had the gas tank. Anyway, it didn't have a base. Anyway, I got it to pop, and then but the compression wasn't that good. So I took it all apart and lapped these valves in your seat. I just rotated it with a lapping compound, and then put it all back together and added some parts. And now it's got pretty good pretty good compression, according to the expert. So I'm real close to firing it up or trying. In the meantime, of course, I'm working on another engine design.
It's important never to be out of engines to work on.
Absolutely. So the plan is, when I finish this design, I'll order metal, and while the metal is on the way, I'll play with this one.
Absolutely.
Sort of a nice
Anyway,
fit, and I was looking at it, and ended up catching the flywheel midair, and I said, take this to the club meeting.
Yeah.
I need something to retain it, so hence the green masking tape. That's not a design feature. Last night was the first night I actually put the spark plug in, and I was really proud. I got the head all machined, and really good fit on the valve guides and the valves that were machined. And I'm putting the spark plug in, and it's going in at an angle, and it's like, how did that happen? I had this thing in the mill when I drilled for the thing, and it dawned on me, I sort of hand tapped it without a guide, and the tap must have went in a little bit cattywampus. But anyway, a lot of lessons learned on this.
Don't tell anybody else, we'll never tell.
Oh, it's obvious. But a lot of lessons learned. And usually by the time I make the part the third time, it's pretty good. One of the things I think I bothered Paul on was like the original piston and connecting rod. I had it in there, and there's this pretty big gap between where the head's going to be and where the piston's coming to. And sent Paul an email. I said, what about that? He says, oh yeah, the plans are wrong. No problem. So I got something for the key ring nowadays. Another lesson, my DROs broke. I have an old set of Sony Magnus scales on the mill. So they've been broken a couple of years, and I've been just sort of hand cranking on the mill, reading the dials on the table.
No way.
Yeah. That's why I got a lot of spare parts. This is what I call the high compression rod. Basically it made up a little fixture to go and be able to trim the cheeks and stuff, and I get it on there and the screw won't go in. It's like, what's wrong here? Then it dawned on me, I'm sort of looking at my cutting instructions, and it was like I'm supposed to stop 15 thou short of the zero. It's on the wrong side of zero, so I got a rod that's about 30 thousandths too big. And
Well,
then,
just overbore it on the correct center distance and put in a bigger fitting.
well, I was lazy. I already had built the tools, and it was like, just make another blank. And then this was just to actually cut the 1.5 degree pieces, so I could just put it in the Kirk vise. The other thing I learned, buying log stock, it's a lot cheaper. Buy a 3 or 4 foot section of drill rod or whatever to make things out of. But there's this maddening thing when stock's out of the headstock of the lathe, and it's whipping around. So these actually go into the collar close, end of the collar close, just sort of hold the rod to keep it from. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. So those are out of Delrin. So that was sort of a fun project. The other thing too, I had this strange vibration in the lathe, and it was like, what's unbalanced? Turned out it's a Royal collet closer on here, and nice closer. So watching YouTube, and I think it was Joe Piasecki or whatever was talking about things. So I went back in and got the, best test type gauge out, and I look, and the little ring on the end of the headstock's about 15 thousandths total indicated run out.
Wow.
And I said, huh. So I loosen up screws and, tap it in and all that, and everything just runs perfect. I'm going, really? Only took 15 thousandths of out around to make this thing, vibrate? Runs like a new lathe. Anyway.
I was watching a safety steward steam engine together on a board, and then made a box for ammeter and voltmeter, and runs real good. Generator was designed to put out 12 volts at 1200 RPM, and it does.
Good.
And so I've been running it at shows. Runs all day, no problems. Still need to put a little miniature light bulb socket on the top of my meter case. It's in the plans, but
There we go.
Kim.
What belt is that?
Oh, I just went on eBay looking for belts and a flat belt, and found this. It's about the right size, so I just built my wood board the right length for that belt that I found on eBay. It's got some kind of fiber in it to keep it from stretching. The first pulley I made for the generator end, well, obviously the flywheel on the steam engine is just perfectly flat, and the pulley on the generator end, the first one I made was domed,
Okay.
because in theory that will keep it centered, and it didn't work. So this pulley has flanges, and that works. So you can come up and see the pulley is just flat bottomed, no doming, and flanges, and it works.
Whatever, $200, I thought, yeah. Gee, I'm not gonna be doing that much building. I really want to buy a set of broaches. So I designed it, made a brooch, put it in my mill, set it in back gear, and 3 thousandths at a time, got a keyway in it. These are tapered keyways, and I probably spent several nights laying awake at night thinking, how am I gonna do that?
Yeah.
And it was really simple, and by the time I got all done with it, it probably took me 15 minutes. So I think,
I have that same.
but I'm sure we all do that. You sit there and agonize over it, and then when you go to do it, you think,
It's done.
gee, it didn't take near as much time as I thought it would. But anyway, these are for the root and Vanderroot that I'm building. And so I machined up the flywheels some time ago and just cut the keyways in it. But I just brought them to talk about that because Dwight had talked about putting the tapered keyway in there, and I thought, well, okay, I just got to finish that. I've had these machined for probably like 2 months. Didn't put the keyway in it because I'd spent all that time thinking about it. Anyway, take a look at it. Real simple thing. I had a 1/8 tool bit, high-speed steel tool bit. Just made a little slotted piece to hold it.
You want to document this?
Yeah, look at all this chow here.
Oh my goodness. Wow, somebody smoked just a little eventually.
Yeah, before it all disappears in our gut.
I have 4 blades to make 2
Center of the world, and everything that
This run?
Yeah.
period when there were
You took that out.